excited. My name is Marie Cottam, and I'm from the Utah area, and
I am Alicia Cottam. We're sister-in-laws.
we are sister-in-laws. So we are so excited today because we are so passionate about cleaning naturally, but that didn't start that way. So when we were introduced to the oils about 7 years ago, I was a huge Clorox Pine Sol lover. Like, I just thought everything had to be Clorox and Pine Sol to be clean. So it took us a while.
It took us a while, yes.
And you have a background of...
So, yeah, I do. So my mom cleaned homes for a living, and I always wanted to go with her because I just thought it was a fun thing to do, and I loved it. But seriously, so there's 3 girls in our family. Out of the other 2, I ended up with the worst allergies. Just growing up, I always had allergies, and I really think it was because I was surrounded by, you know, all those chemicals and fumes and everything as a child. And so when this was introduced to us, just going back to the basics, really, just, you know, back to the original plan, it has made the biggest difference for me.
So Lacey and I started to make homemade lotion and homemade bath salts and homemade lip balms. We started the things we put on our body. But then we really started to hear about the studies and the things around the cleaning products that are out there. And we started loving our oils so much that we just started to make everything homemade. But it took us a little bit, didn't it? Because I wasn't sure I was a true believer in that you didn't have to have Clorox, but I am now. So this is all of our cleaning products that are in our home. We don't have anything that is store-bought. And frankly, it's really actually very inexpensive. It saves us so much money through our whole house, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
And you have kids.
I have 4
Very
kids.
safe to feel that.
4 kids and the husband. We own a Mexican restaurant, and my husband, seriously, like, his shirts have, you know, he works in the kitchen once in a while, and so it's just, you know, it's nice to have our homemade stuff. It really does work.
So we're going to just kind of basically talk about just some of our few favorites. I've got, actually got one of my favorites that I love is just my little fruit and veggie spray. Very, very simple. Lemon oil is very huge in that one. And if you don't want to use a spray, you could actually just soak with some vinegar and some lemon oil. It's amazing. But this is one that Alicia and her sister will not leave home without.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. We travel with this everywhere because you just never know what's in your mattress.
And so this is actually, so this is actually some vinegar and some water. And these recipes will be all given to you with some cedarwood and eucalyptus. Yes. And then this is very simple. This is our carpet freshener. It's just complete baking soda. And I love wild orange or citrus bliss purify if you have pets, because that's definitely one. And it literally just sprinkles out across your carpet. So boom, boom. And you could also use this for a mattress freshener too. So, but if you wanted to put that on the mattress, you could use the eucalyptus and the cedarwood too. But this one's very, very simple. And you don't have to buy anything for your carpets.
Yes, and one of the things I wanted to point out, a lot of times people, they don't feel like they can take the time to make anything because it's either overwhelming or they think it's just going to take so much time. But you guys, it seriously is quick and easy, and then it gives you like that good feeling of knowing what's in the products that you're making. So,
and we do them as classes. So like with our leaders and our other teams, we'll get together and we're like, hey, let's make a big batch, because you'll see this makes a really big batch of laundry detergent and other things.
Yes. So this is a homemade laundry detergent, and the first thing you're going to do is go get a Fels Naphtha bar. And when you go to the store, you have to look for it because it's usually on the bottom shelf because most people don't normally use this. But so what you're going to do, I just use this grater and grate it down to, you know, just like this size, and then I have my pot on the stove with a little bit of water, like maybe that much water. You're just going to put that inside of your pan here and then melt it down. You don't want the water boiling, you just want it hot, okay? So you're going to go ahead and melt it until it's completely dissolved. Then we're going to add 1 cup of borax and 1 cup of washing soda. So it's not baking soda, it's actually washing soda. And then when you put it in, it's going to be a little bit gritty like Jello or something, but just keep mixing it until it also dissolves completely. And then you're going to take your bucket. You get I actually made this one in a 4-gallon bucket, but get a 5-gallon bucket because that's really what the recipe calls for. So I have this. You're going to fill it up with water. And then once this is all dissolved, you just pour this into the bucket and stir it around, leave it over, put the lid on, and then just leave it overnight. The next day, the top part, probably about this much of it, will be really, really gelled, and then the rest of it is sometimes a little bit more liquidy. So I take my blender and then I just mix it because I like it to be that same consistency all the way through. And it really, like, to melt it all, do all of that, it takes about 5 minutes. And then I pour it in, and then it does take overnight for it to set up, but it's not anything you have to do, you just leave it. Then blend it, and it's seriously so quick, and it smells amazing. I mean, you know, just really, really awesome. I do put Purify in it because I love the smell of it. It just has that clean, fresh scent. You could do On Guard, you could do lemongrass. I mean, really any essential oil that you would want to have your laundry smell like.
How long would that last you with a family of 6 to
months? Like, it seriously lasts forever.
That's a long
I
time.
haven't paid attention to how much we
and
go
it's
through.
very inexpensive.
Yeah.
Like when you look at, so Fel's Naphtha bar, my mom actually had these when I was a little girl, so it's been around a long, long time.
And it's not even $1. I think it was 97 cents when I picked it up. So
And this is an amazing, and it smells really, really yummy. So this is a great, great little tool that we always have these, and you actually stain spot with this.
I do. Yep, I have another bar just sitting on my washer, and I just do this because you do have to pre-treat things sometimes. But honestly, like, this totally cleans my laundry. I don't have to add anything else. Oh, I forgot one thing. Speaking of adding, I do use 1 cup of doTERRA's laundry detergent to put in there, just because it has the On Guard, and I really like using my doTERRA products. So I do add 1 cup of that in this, but again, it will be in the recipes.
That's so great. And then spot treating. This is what I use for spot treating. And I actually will even put it in a little spray bottle so it's in my laundry. And I literally just put it right on the spot. So like Alicia was saying, like her husband comes home with, you know, grease stains from the restaurant. I had a little lobster the other day. I spilled a little butter. And this stuff takes it out like that. Like, it's very, very effective. I don't know what's in this, but it's very powerful stuff for spot treating. Or you could actually I've put some of the On Guard concentrate in here with some vinegar, and then added even some lemon oil, because lemon is another one that takes out a lot of stains and for spot treating. So the other one that we love, and Alicia and I have been using, is a yummy fabric softener. And so I know that the dryer ball craze was funny and nutty, that we all wanted our doTERRA dryer balls. But the fabric softener is really, really simple, and you actually just take I love the Citrus Bliss. You take your vinegar, and one of our key ingredients is some doTERRA hair conditioning. So a cup of this with a cup of the vinegar with 2 cups of warm water in a bowl. We would just take all of that and put it in a yummy, cute little orange bowl right here. And we would mix all of that up, and then we would just kind of let it just kind of, like Alicia says, don't be worried about, you know, what it looks like. Just kind of keep mixing that. So your vinegar with your hair conditioner, and then your 2 cups of warm hot water mixed together. And then that's actually going to go in here. And I love putting about 15 to 20 drops of Citrus Bliss in that. This is an amazing fabric softener, but here's the interesting thing, because the hair conditioner kind of controls static, right? So I actually have a, I don't know what
Dispenser.
the dispenser that I can just put the fabric softener right in it for washing. But one of our leaders actually buys the dryer ball, and she'll put just a couple of tablespoons of that in the dryer ball and put that right in, and it dispenses that out. So it works really well with her clothes. So that was one of our tricks that we've kind of found and loved, and I love using this fabric softener. I just have noticed a huge difference in my clothes. They smell so good.
Yeah, and if you're worried about the vinegar, it does not smell like vinegar.
Doesn't, yeah.
It really doesn't, and but it seriously just like leaves it so fresh
So
and
good.
clean.
So if you haven't, so this was like for a long time I was like, okay, I still have to use Windex. No. I know that vinegar works really well, but I just use water and lemon, and that's actually what is in my glass cleaner, is just water and lemon. And this is what I use for mirrors. Yeah. No streaks. It's amazing, and that works really well.
And this is the fun thing, when you get into your oils and you start learning, well, first of all, what smells you like and different things, you can use it to however you want. I actually like lemongrass and wild orange together. Is awesome, but same thing, there's no streaks. It just leaves everything so clean and beautiful.
The other thing that we also really love is a soft scrub. This is really, really great for your stoves, for your bathtubs, for anything that you want to just have a nice soft scrub cleaning to it. And I love to use cassia, but this calls for lemon, but cassia is one of my favorite oils to clean with. I use it all over around my house. And so it's 10 drops of an oil, lemon, On Guard, and then you take 3/4 cup baking soda, right? Baking soda, and a 1/4 cup Castile soap. Where do they buy that?
So you can buy this at any supermarket normally, but for sure health food stores or any of your pretty much any supermarket carries it. You just have to look for it.
Sometimes the craze of these will be sold out, but you have to just go to another one. But Winco is really great to have all of these products in. And then with your soft scrub, you add a tablespoon of vinegar and a tablespoon of water all together in your bowl. Mix that up, and you get this really, really great soft scrub that smells yummy. It's really easy on your appliances, and I'm happy when I clean with it. It smells good.
It really cleans.
Yeah, it really does clean very, very nicely. So that was one of our other faves. So, and wood polish, what do you use now? Because we don't even use that.
I use this.
This actually is, you could put vinegar in it. Vinegar is a really, really great cleaning to start with. But I also just will take the doTERRA fractionated coconut oil, and I will just throw that in a bottle like this, and I'll just add 10 drops of lemon, 10 drops of wild orange, just one of my favorites for that day, and that's my wood cleaner. Like, very simple, very effective, and it shines things up just so beautifully. So we love that one too. And then also we just have like all-purpose cleaners for cupboards, but one of my favorites is my tub and shower cleaning spray. And it's kind of interesting because I made homemade products because I would have somebody come in a couple of times a month and clean my house, and so I'd say, okay, I'm natural, so you have to use these to clean. And she was a little hesitant. And I sent her over to Alicia's house one time to clean, and she actually said, you need to show Alicia what's in your shower spray because it cleans really, really beautifully. Yeah. And so I wanted to share that with you. And actually, so I take and fill this up with the majority of water, and I add a 1/2 cup of vinegar, and then I actually add about 2 tablespoons of the On Guard concentrate. This stuff is amazing. Like, this just goes hand in hand with all of our natural cleaning, but it really is a powerful cleaner. And then once again, I take about 10 drops of On Guard and 10 drops of cassia, because I just love that cassia.
And I use cinnamon instead of the cassia because I like the cinnamon better, but you can do it to your own liking. But it works so great.
Oh, it's an amazing shower cleaner. It just cleans the showers so beautifully, and it smells yummy. It cleans in and out like phenomenally. So that's kind of the phenomenal. There's so many things, the disinfectant spray and some of the other sprays that work really, really well too that we love. So thanks so much for your time today. We hope that this has been helpful for you and that you enjoy these recipes, and we hope that you can really take this on natural cleaning and be comfortable knowing that it works, that they actually do, and we no longer have Clorox, you no longer have it stuffed anywhere, do you?
Right, and it's easy. Like, these recipes are simple, basic, and quick.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us, y'all.